guys, so today I'm going to be filming my April favorites for you. Sorry it's a few days late. I feel like that should be my slogan, like Erica Botte, sorry it's a few days late. It seems like it's either late or it just doesn't happen. Whoops. Which is exactly what happened last month because I did not film a March favorites. I'm really sorry about that, but I was super busy, and it was one of those times where it was, you know, the first week in I was like, and I kept saying that I'd film it, and then a few more days went by, and then I realized by the time I film it and edit it and upload it, it's just not gonna happen. And it was exam time, so I'm really sorry about that, but I'm combining my March and my April favorites for you this month, and surprisingly I actually have less favorites than usual, so go figure. You may be wondering why I have a clothing rack behind me, why the setup's a little different, and probably why it's so bright. I'm sitting in front of my window right now to try to actually get some natural lighting, although it's about 5:30, so the lighting might get a bit wonky soon. And my room is an absolute disaster. I'm leaving to go to Toronto on Monday morning, so as you do when you start packing, there's things flung everywhere so that I can actually film a video, because as you know, usually you're in the corner of my room, so you pan to see the entire room, so that I can avoid cleaning my room, quite frankly. These are the clothes that I'm thinking of bringing with me. I have them on a rolling rack, so I just rolled the rack behind me. I don't know if that's like, if anyone can actually zoom and see like in between the cracks, you'll see that it's an absolute pigsty, but what can you do? So without further ado, once again, I will jump right into my favorites. So the first products I have to show you are two of my favorite foundations this month. This is Revlon's Nearly Naked in Shell and Maybelline's Dream Liquid Mousse in Medium 2.5. This past month I've been trying to shop my stash and just use up all the products that I have, because I do have quite a lot. This is the first foundation I purchased without SPF in it to wear when I went out at night before I got into my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. It's in Medium 2.5, which is more of the color when I am completely quick tanned, so it is a lot darker than my natural color, as you can see. Shell is the color that I use when I'm not quick tanned, but I'm not my natural pale, so it's even slightly too dark for what I am right now. Like, this is my natural pale. What I've been enjoying doing is putting the Shell down the middle of my face and then just using the Maybelline to contour, kind of like a cream contour, and just on the outskirts of my face, and then just wet my beauty blender and it blends everything in really nicely. Overall, my favorite foundation, formulation and everything has been the Revlon. I really like that it's a lighter consistency, but it still offers coverage. I know a lot of people have said that it's a light coverage, very much like a tinted moisturizer, but in my opinion, or at least compared to the tinted moisturizers that I've used, there is quite a bit more coverage. It is spring, so a lot of our foundations and our preferences are starting to go on the lighter side, and this is perfect for that. Next in line with spring products, everyone likes to have a nice dewy, glowy face, and perfect for that is my Hard Candy Baked Bronzer in 129 Tiki. Now, I've talked about this before, and we all know this is not a bronzer, this is a highlighter. But it's a really nice champagne highlighter, and it's really soft, so it's not overly frosty, it's not overly shimmery. You could put it on your face and it is quite natural. I have it on right now on the tops of my cheekbones, down my nose, and across my cupid's bow, and that's generally what I do day to day if I wear makeup. It's around, like I said, 5:30, and I just put on makeup to do this video, so not all the time do I wear makeup in the day, but if I do, this is really nice just to give a nice lift and a nice glow to my face. Next, moving on to my favorite products, my eyebrow products. We all know this now, ladies, and perhaps gentlemen. This is my Annabelle eyebrow pencil in taupe. It is not originally this small, that's just how much I've used up. It has a little brush on the end, which is borderline useless. This is what the color looks like, and it is a stereotypical classic eyebrow pencil. Like, it's a sharpenable, not twist up, not liquid, just a regular eyebrow pencil. As you can see, it is warm, but on your actual eyebrow, it's a lot cooler than all the other colors that I have, which I really like, because even though my eyebrows tend to be warmer, naturally they are much cooler. I was actually told once when I went to First Choice Hair Cutters when I was probably 11 years old, the stylist that I had at the time accused me of dyeing my hair at the tender age of 11 because my eyebrows were darker and cool, and my hair was red. And she said there's no possible way that that could have happened. My eyebrows are supposed to be really, really light, or if not, auburn, also like my red hair color. I didn't really know what to say, aside from, I mean, you're a hairstylist, you could probably check my hair to see that it's not dyed, but hey. Anyway, so I find it really difficult to find a eyebrow pencil that's cool enough for my eyebrow color. This one, so far, you know, as I've mentioned time and time again, I'm always on the hunt for the perfect eyebrow pencil, and as of late, this is the best thing that I've found. So once again, it is 010 Taupe by Annabelle. It's $5 from the drugstore, and it's really good. Now, you may remember this product from my top 5 drugstore spring lip products, but it is Rimmel's Coral Queen, and I've just been loving this on the lip this past month. You know, to really bring you into spring. It's a really wearable coral. It's not like shocking coral from the Maybelline Vivids collection or anything like that. If you want to see what it looks like on the lips, you can go back to my spring lip product video that I just mentioned. I'm wearing it in that video. This is what the swatch actually looks like. So you can see it's not crazy bright. I'm not quite sure if it's coming up brighter than normal in the camera right now. It is bright, I'll give it that, but that's what you want from a coral. It's a corally pink. You want a little pop to your lips, but it's not wild and crazy and gonna take over your makeup look. Now, my second last favorite is actually a fragrance. It's a new fragrance that I picked up this month, and it is Coach's Poppy. This is the original Coach Poppy. This is such a nice, fresh spring summer scent. I absolutely love it. I picked it up from Shoppers because they were having a 20 times the points offer, but it's only on a minimum of I think at the time it was a $50 purchase or $75 purchase, and I was repurchasing my Vive la Juicy La Fleur, and I wanted to try something new. And I smelled this a few days prior, sprayed it all over myself, and I really, really liked it. So I decided, you know, this small of a bottle, it's very hard to go wrong. So I picked it up. I was really, really hesitant to try it, to be perfectly honest. It's because I was just uneasy about it. I didn't know if I wanted to bring it back. I hadn't taken it out of the packaging yet. And that went on for about 2 weeks until my dad actually accidentally stepped on the box, and then it was kind of bent anyway, and I said, you know what, I'm just gonna open it. The first day that I wore this, I got a lot of compliments, which is always really nice and is also kind of rare for me with fragrances. My boyfriend really liked it, a lot of my friends really liked it, and ever since I've been getting a lot of compliments on it. So it's just a really nice, fresh, fruity, floral scent, I would say. Unfortunately, I don't have the description with me so I can read out what's in it. I think there's... Nope, not even gonna try it, sorry. It was recently on the Sephora, actually, one second. I got it. Okay, so it was actually featured, if you can see this, for the Young at Heart Mother for Mother's Day on Sephora's most recent email, so I'll read it out to you. A blend of crisp cucumber, juicy mandarin, and sparkling freesia. So that is what it smells like. But yeah, like I said, it's just nice, it's fun. Apparently it's young at heart for any mothers out there looking for a new scent, or any 20-something-year-olds, or anyone really. But it's really nice for this time of year, light, and it's just nice. Now my last favorite is a cult classic. So many people have talked about it, which is why I had to go get one, because I honestly didn't understand what all the hype was about. Myself and a friend of mine, Kira, we went out shopping one day, and we were actually looking at... I'll just show you what it is. It is the Tangle Teaser. Myself and Kara went out and we were looking at it. We had spoken about it for weeks, and we didn't understand like how these bristles were so revolutionary. Like how this, out of any other hairbrush on the market, no matter how expensive, would dominate any tangles. Like it just didn't really make sense. They're just flexible. I mean, they're plastic. There's half of them are short, half of them are tall. It just didn't really make sense to us. So I decided to pick one up. They were, I think it was about $17 or $18 at Sally's Beauty Supply. I was all ready to go. I decided I wanted one, went up there, they were all sold out. This happened perpetually for weeks, and we all know what happens to us when we can't get what we want it that much more. So one day I decided to call Sally's, and they had some in, so I ran up and got one right away. I bought it, and it actually works. It's insane. I don't know how it does it, but it's almost as if it doesn't actually brush through the curl or the hair or the tangle. It's like it smooths over it but if you keep doing it, it just slowly gets the knot out, as opposed to any of my typical hairbrushes just goes into the knot and then just gets stuck. So this is kind of like breaks it down one by one, which is really cool. And since then, I've actually gone out and I bought Kira the purple sparkly one for her birthday, and she really likes it too. So that's all for my March, April favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorites have been this month. Let me know if you've tested out any of the products I've talked about, what you think about them, or any new products that you've been loving that you think I should try out this month. Another thing, since I am going to Toronto, and you guys do know that I live in Newfoundland where we don't have a Sephora, MAC, or any major department stores really aside from Sears, let me know if you guys have any beauty or fashion, skincare, anything recommendations that you think I should pick up. Leave your comments down below what you think I should try out. Like it, subscribe if you haven't already. Any recommendations, what kind of videos you want to see next, you know, the usual. So until next time, see ya.